President Obama has been on quite the publicity tour lately. Yesterday, he dropped in on the Chicago South Side Wolfpack, a youth football team that practices in Chicago's Jackson Park, the future site of the Obama Presidential Center. He congratulated the team on winning a state championship and spoke about positive influences. Next, Obama sat in on a meeting with the local business owners. He discussed how his presidential center would benefit the area's small businesses and how the center would directly collaborate with small businesses in the community. His surprise visits, his media stops, and announcement of an upcoming Netflix series titled We the People come on the heels of him being heavily criticized for his institutional constraints comments a week ago. So is Obama giving us a glimpse at his post-presidency and that work, or is he trying to soften the ground for his presidential center, or is he simply attempting to massage his legacy? Joining us to discuss is presidential historian Mark Updegrove. Mark, how are you, sir?
Good to see you, Charles. Thanks so much for having me.
Great. So, former presidents never have to say anything, right? So, and very often they go, months without giving any press, any interviews or making any appearances at all. Obama has a lot of them stacked back to back in the last week or so, and so we were just trying to get some sense of what does that suggest to you? He seems to be responding to criticisms of his presidency, even when not provoked to do so. What do you make of it?
Well, to a large degree, a president comes out. I mean, former presidents generally lay low after leaving the office, and they give their successors a chance to establish themselves in the role of president. Donald Trump certainly wasn't about to do that, but that's really the standard protocol for former presidents. They really want the next president to succeed. They are first and foremost, after all, Americans. But they generally come out around two things. That's the standard post-presidential playbook. You come out with your memoir, and you do a media blitz around the memoir, and then you come around with the opening of a presidential library. We see President Obama doing a little of both. Remember that he published his presidential memoir right after the election of 2020, a really difficult time to be out in a media blitz. And I think President Obama was very conscious that that was not the time to start talking about his presidency or anything else when Donald Trump was challenging the election and then we had the siege on the Capitol. So I think he's doing this now in part to promote his book, because Joe Biden is now in office and we're in a far more stable time in America. And I think he was restrained for a time, but now I think he feels it's a fair time to come out and talk about his book and, by extension, his legacy.
So Barack Obama has done something no other former president has done, which is he's become a media mogul over the last few years. He's been launching a podcast, struck book deals, struck a deal with Netflix. All of this is happening in his life. How do you think that fits in with his post-presidency? Does it do a better job of him crafting the narrative and the legacy of his presidency, or do you think that that's what he's trying to do?
I think that's part of it, Charles. He's the first president to really become a former president in a time when there is a proliferation of media and so many opportunities to have your message heard. There are the streamers, there's Netflix, there are podcasts. He has now a podcast. There are also books. He has a book. So he's almost a multimedia content provider. And that's not to say that other presidents, if they were to be a former president in this age, wouldn't have done the same thing. There's no doubt that President Obama will be an activist former president. He's not going to be passive after leaving the White House. And I think we're seeing him use these vehicles as a means of sounding his message. But we're showing footage now of President Obama at his presidential library. This is a standard thing for former presidents, to establish their presidential library. In Obama's case, he really wants to make it a part of Chicago, his hometown for all practical purposes. And this is really a goodwill tour to show the value of the Obama Presidential Center to the South Side and to a large degree to the whole of the city of Chicago.
So, Mark, I know you wanted to get in on our conversation we were having in the last block about voting rights and whether or not these voter disenfranchisement laws, voter suppression laws, are in fact a threat to our democracy. I want to get your take on that.
There's no question about, Charles, that it surely is. I was the former director of the LBJ Presidential Library, now the president CEO of the LBJ Foundation, and a biographer of Lyndon Johnson. And I can tell you that there is no president who has as much to do with modern America than Lyndon Johnson, who through the laws of the Great Society essentially built the foundation for modern America. And that's Medicare and Medicaid and the Civil Rights Act and the Immigration Act, the most sweeping immigration reform in the history of our country, the creation of public broadcasting and federal aid to education, and on and on and on. But his proudest accomplishment by far was signing the Voting Rights Act of 1965, because he believed if you opened up the ballot box and gave all Americans a voice in our democracy, we would be a stronger and more inclusive nation. The Republicans simply don't seem to be able to build a bigger tent, so they do the oldest trick in the book. They prevent people from getting to the ballot box. That does not make us the nation that we are. That does not allow us to fulfill our promise as a nation.
Right. I would say they could build a bigger tent. They're refusing to. They're basically saying, we believe in this grievance politics. We believe that this is our way back. We believe that this president who is now hiding out in Mar-a-Lago or wherever he is, maybe he's up in New Jersey for the summer, that this guy who lost and who lost us both houses in Congress is in fact the winner and is in fact our ticket back. And so they're just hitching their wagon to that. So I don't want to cut them any slack. I know you weren't doing that, but just they can do it. They can change. They're refusing to change, and they're changing us to fit them.
I agree with that, Charles, but I think they're being held hostage by a egomaniacal former president who refuses to let go of his iron grip on the GOP, and they're concerned deeply with being primaried. So I think there are many Republicans, most Republicans, I think, would disagree with Donald Trump, which would do anything to get away from the shadow of Donald Trump, but they're incapable as a party of doing so. So they take the path of least resistance. They take the most expedient course of action, which is to follow Donald Trump rather than face possible repercussions at the hands of the former president.
Yes. And the path of least resistance is to bulldoze over black voters. Mark Updegrove, thank you for joining us, sir. I really appreciate it.